Yoga before bedtime has been found to have a positive effect on the quality of sleep, not only improving blood flow and bodily systems overnight, but also sleeping being a gateway into the dream state. As Carl Jung believed, dreams are a way for the subconscious mind to communicate with the conscious mind. So much can be revealed, restored, and rejuvenated in our sleeping state. This is a bedtime flow for winding down in preparation for a beautiful sleep. Let's begin in a seated position and bring both hands to the heart space. Take a deep cleansing inhale through the nose, and exhale, release your hands on both sides. Begin to rock back and forth, giving you a little massage in the ankles. Come forward and then come onto the toes, sitting on the heels, rocking back and forth, giving yourself a little toe massage here. Inhale, let's come onto all fours. Press the hips back and let's come into a beginning child's pose. Forehead on the mat. You can widen the stance here by bringing your knees further to the outside of the mat. Rocking the hips back and forth, really opening up through the hips. Inhale, curl the spine up. Come into a seated position with a straightened spine. Drop the arms down and inhale, raise them above you. Rotate the palms out and bring the arms just to the shoulders. Twist to the left, bring one hand to the outside of the knee and the other hand behind you on the mat. Inhale and switch sides. Breathing deeply. Inhale, come forward and come back into your child's pose, but this time elbows on the mat and hands fall behind you, reaching towards your neck. Inhale, and exhale, release the hands down to the mat, rolling up onto all fours. Exhale, release, come into Father Geb. Inhale, round the spine. Come into Mother Newt. Exhale, slowly release, come into Father Geb. Inhale, round the spine. Hold. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Press the hips back and come into pyramid. Inhale, walk the feet up to the hands. Come into a forward bend, grabbing onto the elbows and just allowing yourself to hang here, allowing gravity to pull you down. Release the hands, bringing the hands onto the mat, bending the knees and coming down into a seated position. Extend the feet out in front of you, soles of your feet connected. Allow your knees to fall to both sides. Inhale, come forward, bringing the elbows reaching down towards the mat. Allow the head to fall in between, just going as far as you can. Hold and release. Inhale, slowly rise up, bringing the spine to a straight line. And let's extend the right leg onto the mat, bringing the other foot into the thigh. Inhale and exhale, fold forward over the extended leg, just going as far as you can for a nice stretch here of the hamstrings, of the calves. One of the benefits of stretching and doing yoga before bedtime is that it helps to improve blood flow and relieve muscle tension. This supports muscle recovery and improves sleep quality. So the longer we hold these postures, the better the release and the better the sleep. Take a deep cleansing breath in, slowly rising up. Let's switch sides, this time extending the left leg, bringing the right foot into our thigh. Inhale and exhale, release, folding forward. Just reaching as far as you can, really allowing yourself to surrender. Keep breathing. Find a rhythm with your breath. As you inhale, hold the posture, and on the exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Take a nice cleansing breath, inhaling as you come back up to center. And now we're going to move into a spinal twist. So bending the right knee, bringing the knee down to the mat. Let's take the other leg over, bending the knee on top of the other. Take a deep inhale, rotate the spine, open up the chest to the left. Take the left arm behind you, and the right arm extends out in front of the knees. Hold here, breathing deeply, bringing your attention to the breath. Coming back to center, let's release the legs and switch sides. This time bringing the left knee onto the mat, right knee folds over. Inhale, rotate towards the right, bringing the right arm behind you, and the left hand and arm is placed gently in front of the knees. Take a round of breath here. Come back to center. And let's adjust ourselves on the mat, rotating so that we're facing the top of the mat. Come into a seated position. Grab underneath the thighs and roll the back all the way down to the mat. Let's come into happy baby, opening up the hips, the hamstrings. Hold here. You can rock back and forth very gently. Breathing in. Let's extend the legs up, pointing the toes, hands on both sides. Inhale, raise the arms above the head. Really reach and drive the toes over the forehead just as far as you can. Do a couple rounds of these. Breathing in, sinking and releasing into the mat. Bring the arms back up and then outstretch them on both sides of you. Bending the knees and dropping the knees to either side of the body, gazing in the opposite direction. Hold here. And on the inhale, let's bring our knees back to center and then drop the knees on the opposite side of the body, this time gazing in the opposite direction. Hold here, allowing the body to just melt into the earth, and with each exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. On the next inhale, let's bring our knees back to center. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. You can rock back and forth just a little. A nice warm hug for the soul. And when you're ready, releasing the feet onto the mat. And then bring the feet together, soles of the feet connected. Knees fall to both sides, opening up the hips and the womb. Place one hand on the womb and one hand on the heart. Take a nice big inhale into your center, into your heart space, and exhale, release through the mouth. As we prepare for meditative sleep ahead, allow this to be a time to release the thoughts, the challenges, the triumphs, and the happenings of the day. Let them dissolve into the atmosphere around you. You did all that you could from where you are. Find acceptance in the present moment and know that tomorrow will be an opportunity for even more experiences, joy, love, and greatness. Sinking deeper into the centermost part of our being, find that point and float in stillness as we move into silence. And slowly, very slowly, taking a nice inhale in, bringing ourselves back into the room, back into the body, rolling over onto our left side, coming into a fetal position. Exhale and inhale. Let's push ourselves up, coming into a seated lotus position. Go ahead and wrap your arms around you. A little bit of love. Inhale. Let's bring the arms up. Give yourself a little shoulder stretch. Release the hands down and back up, and then opposite side, shoulder stretch. Interlace the fingers, press them up towards the sky. And release the hands down. Bring the hands into the heart space and set an intention for a deeply restorative, satisfying, and beautiful sleep tonight. If you enjoyed today's practice, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications for the next video. See you soon.